a lot of hair, girl. This is a lot. Like,
y'all see that highlight?
What's up, beauties? It's Lynsey. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of Hair Week. Today I'm giving you guys an update on the Yolissa hair unit that you guys saw me rock for a something got in my eye. This is the unit I wore to that Laura Mercier event here in LA. I also did a video when I first got this wig and I did a middle part style. It's kind of diagonal today, I'm not gonna lie, but we're making it work. All right, so I am gonna give you guys an update on this Yolissa hair unit. You guys have asked. I've also got a handful of DMs on Instagram about it as well. So I am going to give you guys an update today, as well as some of the products I use that help maintain my wig. Alright, girls, so if you did not see my first video with this hair, I am going to give you guys a little recap. Alright, it was 24 inches. I trimmed it. Are y'all surprised? Also, shout out to Landon Romano. It's big, huh? I did trim the hair and it does have quite a blunt cut, which I like. It's still long. It is past my boobs, but it used to be like down to here. So I cut it a bit, which I like. It's easier to manage. So the hair was 24 inches and I chopped it off a bit. I do kind of like this like long but blunt cut. I think that's very fall-esque. It's not that blunt cuts have a season or anything, but I just feel like rocking this hair with a turtleneck and some jeans, add your little Gucci belt that people do. I don't have one, but I think it's just like a really cute cut for the fall. So the thing about this wig, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this in the previous video, the wig cap is a little bit big for my teeny tiny head, but other than that, the hair itself is beautiful. It has laid beautifully. I wanted to give you guys a close-up just so you can see how beautiful this hair actually is. And for 3 months, it's doing amazing. So I definitely think it is worth your bucks, sis, cause girl, we are still silky smooth. One thing I'll point out that I love is how flat the back lays, because sometimes I have that problem and Lee's like, what's that bump? I'm like, a low bun, because I don't braid my hair, but it does still lay pretty flat, even when I do a little low bun. It's still incredibly soft, and I mean, I don't want to take full credit for it. Maybe it is the hair, but I do have my little like hair routines that I do, so I am going to show you guys those products right now. So with wigs like this, especially since it is kind of big, it's important that I glue it down, because if I don't glue it down, this front part is lifting, and the wig is already big, so you don't want it to be like overly big and lifting. It's all bad. So I do use the Got To Be glued gel and the spray as well to hold it down. Now, you don't want to get all that stuff on your forehead. There are hundreds of videos here on YouTube that show you guys how to glue down your wig. I've done videos on them as well. So when you glue that down and it comes time to take it off, you don't want to just rip it off, because you risk ripping the lace at the top. So I like to use warm water. I like press the warm water around the hairline, and then it should glide off easily. You should not be yanking hair, like nothing should be pulling, you know, your baby hair should still be there. Now if you do use like a wig glue or something a lot stronger than the Got To Be products, I've never tried those. I know some things can be dangerous, but you shouldn't be pulling your baby hairs out or the hair out or anything like that. So like I said, if you do just rip it off your head, which I don't know why people would want to do that, but if you do also risk pulling the lace on the wig itself, girl. So as for washing my wig, I like to start with the wig in some boiling hot water. I don't know if hotter water is better or cooler, but I go to really cold. But I start with the hair, just nothing on it, just right under hot water, and I feel like the heat like gets everything out. I don't know, maybe not, but I like doing that. And I will use any shampoo and conditioner that I have at the moment. Right now I am using the Tresemme 2-in-1. I think it's like really cheap at Target, so that's how I got it. So I squirt 500 pumps of this into my palms, rub it together, lather the hair, lather it. And you want to scrub just how you would scrub your scalp, you know, and really get in there. You want to really get in there by the wig cap itself, because you know, if you braid up your hair or whatever, it is sitting up under there, and the heat and the moisture is gonna be real musty sometimes. So you want to make sure you get all of that, all right, with the shampoo. So I shampoo the hair, and once I've got it all good to go, I will rinse the hair out with cold water, and from here on out we're just using cold water. So once all the shampoo is out, it does sometimes take a while, especially depending on the length of the hair. So this was 24 inches. I told y'all I cut it, but it still can take some time. Once it is all rinsed out, you then want to go in with your conditioner. Do the same thing, but you don't need to like get the cap part. Really just get the hair. It is human hair, 100% human hair, but it is not continuously growing because it's not on your actual scalp. So with conditioner, you can kind of put it anywhere. Go in with your conditioner, make sure that's all lathered, let it sit for about 2 minutes maybe, and then rinse all of that out with cold water. So once all the products are rinsed out of the hair, you can then go in with a leave-in conditioner. Like I said, this is not your actual hair, so you can skip this part if you want to, but I think this helps with the softness of the hair. So the one I have right now is the Foxy Bay leave-in cream conditioner. This one also has biotin in it, so for promoting hair growth, if you want to use this on your natural hair, awesome. For a wig, it's not going to grow, but it is just a spray bottle, so I'll spray that all over the unit, and then from there you can either blow dry the unit or you can let it air dry. When I do have curlier wavy units, I like to let those air dry because it comes out looking a lot nicer and it's not frizzy or anything like that. You don't really mess up the curl pattern or the hair texture. But with straight units like this, I'll just blow dry it. I don't really care. So I will blow dry the unit until it is to the desired dryness, and then from there you just want to flat iron the hair. So use whatever one you want. I have the Glam Palm flat iron that I still use. That is like my go-to, but any straightener works. And I honestly turn up the heat kind of high for this thick hair. Not like my natural hair, which is really thin. I shouldn't have the heat that high, but for wigs, especially thick units like this, I will crank up that heat a bit. And it has not done any damage like in terms of changing the texture or making it feel gross or plasticky, because some wigs, I'm gonna call y'all out, some wigs do mix in some synthetic hairs in their 100% human hair. I'm just letting y'all know. But this one doesn't. So it didn't change the texture. It did not change the texture even when I had the heat turned all the way up. And I like doing that because I feel like I can get through the hair faster. Your girl doesn't have the time to be taken all day, okay? So I turn the heat up, I crank it up, and we knock this hair out, and I like how it comes out. So the last steps are actually pretty optional. If you feel like you do want to add a little bit of body to the hair, or you feel like it's too greasy, which I've never had with this unit, you can add some dry shampoo. This is the Herbal Essences Revitalized Cucumber and Green Tea one that I use. You guys have seen this, and I got this from Target. Now on the flip side, if you feel like a wig is too dry and you want to add some sheen and moisture to it without being overly greasy and glossy, I like the Maui Moisture Shea Butter Raw Oil. You guys have seen this as well. Picked it up from CVS, and I feel like I've used so much, but look, only that much. So a little goes a long way with this stuff. I'll just take a little dab of that in my palms, rub it together, and run it through my hair. So I like that because it's not overly greasy, shiny, oily. Ugh, I don't like that. It looks so sad over there now. But lastly, if you do have flyaways, which I did have with this hair before I washed it and after I washed it, I do have flyaways with this one. I just like using the little flyaway tamer. It's just like a stick, like a chapstick for your hair basically. And that's what I use to get rid of the flyaways. And then you can slay, girl, without flying. Okay, there are batteries in here right now, but honestly, when I am not wearing my units, it is in a Target bag, and that is how I store my wig. I really want to get like those floating shelves so I can get more mannequin heads. They're like $5, I think, the mannequin heads. And sit them on there so I can have all the wigs on display. But as for right now, they're all in some bags in a luggage. So yeah, girl. So that is all for this update video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As usual, I do have all of the hair details and the links in the description box below for Yolissa Hair. So be sure to check them out. Check out their Instagram. I've also got the direct link to this unit right here. So be sure to check that out. If you have any other wig caring tips or storage tips that I didn't mention, let me know in the comment section below. Help each other out. You know, if you have any wig problems with washing the hair or whatever that you don't know why that's happening, let us know in the comment section, and somebody, whether it be another viewer or myself, will help you out. So thank you again for watching. Thank you to Yolissa Hair for this beautiful wig, and I will see you guys tomorrow in my next video. Bye, y'all.